The book of Joshua presents a pivotal moment in Israelite history, the division of the Promised Land. After 40 years of wandering, the Israelites, under Joshua's leadership, finally crossed the Jordan River and began to conquer Canaan. Joshua 15 focuses on the portion of land allotted to the tribe of Judah. This chapter details geographical boundaries and the challenges Judah faced. Maps were rudimentary, with boundaries defined by natural landmarks and stones. It was a fulfillment of God's promise to Abraham. Each tribe's inheritance carried symbolic weight. For Judah, the land promised blessings and trials, testing their faith. The tribe of Judah held a special place among the 12 tribes of Israel. Descendants of Jacob's fourth son, Judah, they were destined for leadership and prominence. Even before entering the Promised Land, Jacob had prophesied that the scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor the ruler's staff from between his feet, until Shiloh comes, Genesis 49:10. This prophecy hinted at the future kingship that would arise from Judah, culminating in the lineage of King David and ultimately in Jesus Christ the Messiah. Judah's inheritance, therefore, carries immense symbolic weight. It represents not just a physical territory, but also the spiritual and political heartland of the nation. Caleb, a man of unwavering faith and courage, stands out as a central figure in Joshua 15. His story, intertwined with the larger narrative of Judah's inheritance, provides a powerful example of faithfulness, perseverance, and God's faithfulness in fulfilling his promises. The allocation of land to Judah and the stories of its inhabitants offer a glimpse into God's intricate plan for his people. The southern border of Judah's territory, as described in Joshua 15, stretched across a diverse landscape of wilderness, valleys, and coastline. This boundary, far from being a simple line on a map, represented a strategic and symbolic demarcation for the tribe. Beginning at the southernmost point of the Dead Sea, also known as the Salt Sea, the border extended southward towards the wilderness of Zin. This arid region, characterized by its harsh conditions and unforgiving terrain, served as a natural barrier separating Judah from the lands to the south. From the wilderness of Zin, the border continued westward, ascending to the ascent of Akrabim. This pass, known for its steep slopes and treacherous paths, further emphasized the natural defenses of Judah's southern boundary. Finally, the border reached the Mediterranean Sea at Kadesh Barnea, a significant oasis and a landmark in Israelite history. This southern boundary, encompassing both desolate wilderness and valuable coastline, highlights the strategic importance of Judah's inheritance. The eastern border of Judah's territory was defined by the Jordan River and the Dead Sea, natural landmarks of practical and symbolic significance. The boundary followed the meandering Jordan River northward. This river served as a natural dividing line between Judah and the tribes to the east. The Dead Sea, also known as the Salt Sea, formed the easternmost extent of Judah's territory. Known for its high salt content and lowest point on earth, it held a sense of mystery and awe. Section 5, turning north, following the boundary stones. As the eastern boundary reached the northern tip of the Dead Sea, it turned westward, following a series of landmarks and boundary stones that marked the division between Judah's territory and the inheritance of the tribe of Benjamin. This section of the boundary, though less defined by natural features, highlights the importance of human effort in establishing and maintaining boundaries. The text of Joshua 15 meticulously lists the names of these landmarks, many of which are now lost to history. These names, though seemingly insignificant, served as crucial reference points for the Israelites, ensuring the accurate demarcation of tribal territories. The use of boundary stones, often inscribed with markings or symbols, represented a tangible expression of ownership and division. These stones, placed at strategic locations along the border, served as a visual reminder of the agreed-upon boundaries between tribes, preventing disputes and conflicts over land. Section 6, Western Boundary, the Mediterranean Coast. The western boundary of Judah's territory extended along the Mediterranean Sea, offering access to vital resources and trade routes. This coastline, stretching from the southern border near Kadesh Barnea northward, represented a significant economic and strategic asset for the tribe. The Mediterranean Sea, teeming with fish and other marine life, provided a source of sustenance for the coastal communities within Judah's territory. Fishing, alongside agriculture and animal husbandry, formed the backbone of the local economy. Furthermore, the coastline opened up opportunities for trade and interaction with other cultures. Ports along the Mediterranean connected Judah to a network of maritime routes, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas and technologies. However, the proximity to the sea also brought challenges, requiring Judah to maintain strong defenses and a vigilant watch over its shores. Section 7. Caleb's inheritance, Hebron and its significance. Within the larger territory of Judah, certain areas held particular significance due to their historical associations or strategic importance. One such area was Hebron, a city located in the hill country of Judah, which was granted to Caleb as his inheritance. Caleb, a man renowned for his unwavering faith and courage, had been among the 12 spies sent by Moses to scout out the Promised Land 40 years earlier. While 10 of the spies returned with a fear-filled report, discouraging the Israelites from entering the land, Caleb, along with Joshua, remained faithful, urging the people to trust in God's promise. As a reward for his faithfulness, Caleb was granted the city of Hebron, a city with a long and storied past. Hebron held great religious and historical significance for the Israelites. It was in Hebron that Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, the patriarchs of the faith, had lived and been buried. Section 8. Othniel's Conquest, a story of courage and faith. Caleb's inheritance of Hebron, however, was not without its challenges. The city was occupied by the Anakim, a formidable people known for their size and strength. Despite the daunting task, Caleb, now 85 years old, remained undeterred, trusting in God's promise to deliver the land into his hands. Caleb's nephew, Othniel, stepped forward to take on the challenge of conquering Hebron. Othniel, a young man of great courage and faith, embodied the spirit of the next generation of Israelites, ready to inherit the promises made to their forefathers. Othniel's conquest of Hebron, recounted in Joshua 15, serves as a testament to the power of faith and the courage that comes from trusting in God's promises. It highlights the passing of the torch from one generation to the next, with the younger generation stepping up to claim their inheritance and fulfill their God-given destiny. Section 9. Cities of Refuge, Safe Havens in Judah. Within the territory of Judah, 6 cities were designated as cities of refuge, places where individuals who had unintentionally killed someone could seek sanctuary from avengers of blood. These cities, strategically located throughout the land, served as a testament to God's mercy and his concern for justice, tempered with compassion. The cities of refuge, described in detail in Joshua 20, offered a safe haven for those who had committed accidental manslaughter, protecting them from the ancient custom of blood vengeance. This system, ordained by God, ensured that justice was served while also preventing unnecessary bloodshed and cycles of revenge. 3 of these cities of refuge, Hebron, Kiriath Arba, another name for Hebron, and Libnah, were located within the territory of Judah. The presence of these cities within their borders highlights Judah's role in upholding God's law and extending mercy to those in need. Section 10. Conclusion, a lasting legacy. The boundaries and allocations described in Joshua 15 provide more than just a geographical overview of Judah's inheritance. They offer a glimpse into the spiritual, political and social landscape of the newly established nation of Israel. The land allotted to Judah, with its diverse terrain, strategic location and historical significance, represented both a blessing and a challenge for the tribe. It was a land flowing with milk and honey, yet it also demanded courage, perseverance and unwavering faith in God's promises. The stories of individuals like Caleb and Othniel, intertwined with the larger narrative of land division, highlight the importance of faithfulness, courage and obedience in inheriting and securing God's blessings. The legacy of Judah, as outlined in Joshua 15, extends far beyond the geographical boundaries of their inheritance, speaking to the enduring power of faith and the unwavering faithfulness of a God who fulfills his promises to those who trust in him.